Hey guys, welcome back to the Birds Party channel. Today I am so excited to share with you some spring DIYs. These are really easy, inexpensive crafts that anyone can make, and they are perfect for decorating a farmhouse style little tea tray for a table centerpiece, to decorate your kitchen or anywhere else you like in your home for the Easter season. And because these crafts are perfect for styling a tea tray, this is exactly what I'm doing today. And I'm using this grey farmhouse style tea tray, which I made myself, and I'll be sure to leave the link down description box so you guys can see how to make something similar, but feel free to use whatever tea tray that you have at home. And also, when I'm styling anything, whether it's a tea tray, a table centerpiece, I like to shop my home. So go through your stash, home greenery and little potted plants, or even use natural potted plants that you may find in local garden center. That will look really cute as well, provided that the size is not too big. So here I have a selection, and because my color scheme is to tie in with the farmhouse style, I decided to use a black, white and gray. So for blooms I am using some white flowers, which I already had at home, like I said, and I'm going to try and incorporate these into my tea tray, so I kind of have a feel of the style and the color scheme that I want to use for my tea tray, so it doesn't look too out of my planned farmhouse style. But feel free to swap out the colors, and use different things that you may already have at home. And then I'm also supplementing the decor with some bits and pieces that I have at home, like these wooden eggs and some beads. So I thought I might do like a beaded garland, a little sign, and obviously I have Easter themed things like this cute little bunny, which I would like to use on my tray, this little birdhouse, some speckled eggs. I mean, we all have those at home, like I said, feel free to change up the colors to suit your decor and your taste, and some polystyrene eggs as well. And I've just got a little black bowl to tie in my whole color scheme. And the first thing I do when styling a tea tray like this, especially if it's a small tea tray like mine, I like to get my large items, positioned on the tray where I think they're going to go. And I often change my mind, and this will happen to you as well, I'm sure. So I move things around just to see and have a feel for the items that I have, for the space that I have, So here I am. I decided not to use the big little greenery vase there, but the rest I kind of decided to keep, and I will change the positioning, you'll see later on anyway. But then I was happy with the items that I was going to use, and obviously have a look at it through all angles to see if you're pleased with the result. When I am happy with the items, then I start crafting a few bits and bobs to add to my tray, or basically just add or customize something, to add that kind of special Easter detail that I was going for. So I had these little faux potted plants. I'm sure everyone has those. You can find them in IKEA, all sorts of different places. Anyway, so I decided to go with the little daisies instead, and the little tiny little pom-pom looking flowers. I have no idea what they're called, but this is what I had at home, and they were white. And this is a great idea to keep your projects on a budget as well. So if you have a green base or a green potted plant, you can change up the flowers and the accent blooms on the potted plant depending on your decor, depending on the season, what color scheme that you're going for. So this is a great technique to decorate a table centerpiece, to decorate a little coffee bar, or any other little space that you have in your home. So you can buy inexpensive flowers that don't look great on their own, but if you add them to a little pot like this, and you just insert them into the pot, because the pot usually has a polystyrene base with these faux flowers, and voila, it's really easy, really inexpensive, and in my opinion it looks really adorable. Then obviously I just added them to my tea tray, and because these are faux flowers, you have the possibility of kind of squishing them, twisting them to make them fit the space. And because my tea tray was quite low and quite small, I had to do that. So I put a little vase on the bottom and one on the top of my tea tray, and just arranged it, to make sure that everything fitted nicely, and you could see all the little pretty flowers. And the next really easy DIY craft that I made for my tier tray was this really cute beaded Easter garland. It's just a little accent that I like to add to tier trays, and it's so easy to make, you guys. I've made them for so many tier trays in the past, and you just need some wooden beads and some string, and voila. I'm actually using a little wooden egg, and I had a wooden egg and a little Easter bunny accent there that you can see on the left of the screen. And these are actually hanging decorations, you know, if you're doing some sort of Easter tree. I have no idea, but you know, you can use them for all sorts of things. So I had the bunny and the egg, and I kind of was trying it out and to see which one looked best to make it look really cute for Easter. And I also had a little pom-pom at home in my little craft stash. I made this very simply from a previous project, and I just had that in my little craft stash, like I said. And basically, to make the pom-pom, or the tassel if you like, not pom-pom, a tassel, you just loop some string, you know, on your hands several times, and then just tie it with a knot, you know, to secure all the loops in place. It's really easy, but I'll leave the link down in the description box anyway if you don't know how to make one and you'd like to make one. So like I said, I made in a previous video and I had that one left over, so I decided to add that to my little beaded garland, and then just tie the little ornaments, either the bunny or the egg. For this instance, I decided to use the egg and just tie that to the beaded garland for the little Easter accent. Next up, I made this really cute buffalo check little Easter egg. So I basically used the wooden eggs that I showed you guys at the beginning, and a buffalo check print which I made on a computer, and you guys can download that for free. So check out the link in the description box for your free download. And to attach it to my egg, I just used some regular school glue. You could print the pattern onto adhesive paper so you don't have to glue it, but I totally forgot, so I just printed onto regular white paper. Stuck that to the front with the school glue, because the stick glue is not really, so if you use like PVA glue, it'll be too wet and the paper will be too wrinkly and you get issues with that. But if you use kind of like a dry glue stick, you should be okay. And then I just use a little X-Acto knife, you know, a craft knife, to cut out the excess paper, and voila. And to the front, I just hot glue my cute little wooden bunny, and I think it looked so adorable, and it looked really high-end as well, and such a simple project. So I use that to decorate my tier tray as well. And last but not least was this Ray Dunn inspired Happy Easter sign. And this sign was the easiest project of them all, because basically I just wrote Happy Easter on my computer and printed it off onto regular paper and stuck that to a frame. Done. And basically this is a free printable as well, so make sure to check out the link in the description box to download yours. And I just use a little glue stick to add that to the center of my frame, and I printed it a little bit small, as you can see, because I really wanted that wooden edge or border, if you like, around my sign to help tie in with all the other elements on my tier tray. And then comes the fun part of putting the whole tier tray together, and this is where I really, you know, have fun kind of styling. You know, I'm really in my element, and I'm sure you guys are the same. And also at this stage I'll be moving things around, you know, arranging things until I'm happy with it. And make sure that when you do come to style your Easter tier tray, or tier tray for whatever other season or celebration, that you look at your tier tray from all angles to see if you're happy with how it's looking. This one is going to be facing, well, in front of a wall, so the back of it doesn't matter too much, but we'll be able to see it from the side. So make sure that it looks pretty and looks really pleasing to the eye from all angles. And then just completed everything else with eggs and a little greenery here and there, and voila, that was my tier tray that I think looks really adorable, if I may say so myself, with the little farmhouse accents and the little eggs. And it was really inexpensive as well, using materials and supplies I already had at home. And there you have it, you guys, my modern farmhouse inspired tier tray for Easter this year. I hope you guys enjoy the ideas and feel inspired to have a go. And if you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, because it lets me know that you like this kind of content, so I'll be able to produce more for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.